Glenn's out today, right? Okay. So don't mind I spread it. Yeah, I was spreading out myself.
I'd like to call the meeting to order. If we could have a moment of silence, please. Please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meeting Act, a public notice of this meeting has been sent to board members, all district schools, the Herald News, the Trends, the Record, the Messenger, West Milford Town Hall, the County Superintendent's Office, the Board Attorney, and Cablevision of Warwick, and posted on the district's website. Copies of the board meeting calendar resolution were provided to all local media, town hall, township library, and all district schools. Roll call, Mrs. Francisco?
Mr. Bailey, Mr. Seidowitz, Mr. Drew, Mrs. Dwyer,
Here.
Mr. Guarino,
Here.
Mrs. Fritz,
Here.
Mr. Huber, Mrs. O'Brien, Mrs. Van Dyke.
Here. Dr. Animo.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the workshop meeting in May. First up on the superintendent's report, we have our semi-annual HIB ITP readout, which is the harassment, intimidation, bullying, investigations, trainings, and protocols. This is a twice-yearly update that I provide to the board and to the community as well. So this report is for reporting period 1, which is September 1st to December 31st of this year, so the first 4 months of the year. And at Apshua School, we'll just go right down the list. There were 2 investigations, 0 incidents of HIB. At Maple Road, there was 1 investigation, 0 were HIB. At Marshall Hill, there was 1 investigation and 1 investigation that was confirmed as a HIB. Paradise Knoll had 0 investigations. Upper Greenwood Lake School had 1 investigation and 1 confirmed HIB. Westbrook School had 3 investigations and 2 were confirmed as HIB. Macapin had 1 investigation and 0 confirmed as HIB. And the high school had 8 investigations and 4 were affirmed by the Board of Education as HIB. Next up, school security and PTA visits. I announced a few weeks ago on my blog and also at a board meeting that I would be visiting all the PTAs in the community for one evening meeting over this past spring. So I just concluded those meetings last week at Paradise Knoll. I visited all 8 schools and had 8 great meetings with 8 great PTAs and 8 great school communities. I discussed a lot of what the Board of Ed is doing moving forward with regards to student safety. I shared the new Share 911 program that we purchased last month, and we are in the process of setting up for a September rollout. The administration will be trained over the summer, and the teaching staff will be trained at faculty meetings in early September. Also on the agenda, not tonight, but next week, is a contract with Stonegate Associates. They're a security firm that the district utilized about, I would say, 5 years ago for a school security management plan. It's those glossy flip charts you see in every classroom and by the main office. So there's going to be a recommendation next week to have another contract with them so they can review our schools and update our district and school security management plans. In addition to that, we're taking a look at some of the school issues, some issues that are specific to each school, specifically building man traps, things along those lines. At Westbrook School, we're considering moving the main office to the front of the school and moving the classroom that is near the front door to another location. In addition, so some of these projects are very simple to manage. Some are much more involved, and they're going to have to go down to Trenton for Department of Ed approval, and those typically take some time. So some of this could be completed by tomorrow. Some of this will not be completed for some time, but little by little, we're still moving the ball forward with regard to school security. We're going to be starting a new visitors management plan in our schools, where parents or visitors who wish to come to school to drop off a school lunch or an instrument, we're going to have buckets outside, or big Rubbermaid containers, where once they ring the doorbell, they can announce who they are. The parent or the secretary will then tell them, please leave your school lunch in a Rubbermaid bucket. The parent will then leave the premises, and then somebody from the main office will go there, retrieve the school lunch, and make sure it gets to the child's hands. So we're looking to reduce the number of people in each building that aren't children or staff members. And we feel this is a nice proactive measure to take in regards to that. So this is an ongoing issue, school security, and I'll continue to update the board and the community as new details emerge. All right, next up, we have we received 2 STEM grants. As you know, STEM or STEAM, depending on who you speak with, is a big focus in our district, in our community. And we have 2 new grants from the Frederick L. Hipp Foundation. One of our high school teachers, Dina Pizzino, was awarded a grant titled BioBlogging. It's an $8,000 grant. And we also have a continuation grant from the Hipp Foundation, which is the science department in general, called Branding Our School. That's a $10,000 grant, and that's going to be used to purchase a laser cutter. This will follow up what we did last year. We purchased a vinyl cutter and a CNC machine. The next step is to get a laser cutter. So we'll be, instead of outsourcing a lot of our projects, we'll be able to do them in-house with our kids. And lastly, I forgot to put it on my agenda, but we like to congratulate our music educators, up to and including John Barnow, our supervisor. We were named a Best Community for Music Education in 2018. I don't know how many years in a row this is, but it's a lot. So congratulations to all of our music educators.
Thank you. Mrs. Francisco, we have 4 meeting minutes.
Right, the meeting minute, the meeting minutes will be available for your review and consideration at the next meeting on Tuesday.
Thank you. Under my president's report, Mrs. Dwyer and I both attended a leadership conference, April 18th to the
20th to the 22nd.
Yeah, it was very informative. We got to network with quite a few different board presidents, which was very interesting, and we really had a good workshop there. So I appreciate being able to go, and also it was funded through a grant from I believe it was it. One of the computer companies, right? Dell, I think it was Dell.
It was Dell.
Yeah,
It was Dell
so
Computer.
It was a very informative workshop. So I'd like to thank everybody. I'm glad to go and learned a lot. Other than that, that's all I have for my report. So, public comment. Members of the public who have requested to speak prior to the meeting will be first with 5 minutes for each speaker for a period of 30 minutes. And then time permitting, other public comment permitted for 5 minutes per speaker will be allowed until the 30-minute time period expires. All members of the public speaking during public comment are asked to address the topics listed in the agenda. All speakers are asked to give their full name, spell their last name, and provide their address. Speakers may not use the names of students during public comment. Has anybody signed up?
No, not at this point.
Would anybody like to? Well, you can call to sign up, but would anybody like to speak on the agenda items? Okay.
I think John Marie.
Come on down.
Good evening. Joan Fredericks, 38 West Shore Road. I just want to comment that I'm very happy in the selection that was made for our new supervisor. And if everything goes well, all the bus drivers are very happy to work alongside of her, as we did before, and she will be fair, and I know as well, I'm just very happy with the way everything has gone so far. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak? Oh, it's under...
No, just a quick question. If we've got people who want to speak on non-agenda items instead of making...
At the end of the meeting, that's what that's for.
I realize that. I'm suggesting maybe we might allow them to speak now instead of waiting however many hours.
Well, we have a lot to go into executive session
All right.
for tonight, Mr. I need a motion.
Just want to make, we have 2 typo errors we'd like to fix.
We have to close the
Oh, I'm
public
sorry.
comment.
Motion to close public comments.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Nay.
Okay.
Okay, on page 3 of your agenda, Personnel and Student Affairs, there's 1 typo. On resolution number 4, it should read step 6. The amount of money is correct. The step is not step 1, it's step 6. And on page 25, under policy, resolution number 10, it says revised policy entitled passive, it should say a new policy entitled passive breath.
Which I-
So,
Bless you.
Number 10.
and that's all.
It's a new policy. Yes, sir.
So, I need a motion for the agenda, to move the agenda, right? I need a motion and a second to move to adopt the agenda.
I'd like to make a motion to adopt the agenda as presented with the 2 changes.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Mrs. O'Brien?
Yes, I am here. I'd like to move items 1 through 6 under Personnel Student Affairs.
Second. Discussion.
Can I ask that we move 5 until after executive session?
You want 5 separate?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Well, you actually need a motion to move that.
Second.
And then you need a vote to make sure that everyone is in agreement.
Can it be a voice vote or does that?
Roll call.
Roll call.
So we're voting on 1 through 4 and 6, correct?
That's correct.
No, first we have to move 5, isn't that right? Or not? Or we're already doing that?
You first need, so I think the question was for clarification about what would be voted on.
Right.
Should you move 5 to after the executive session?
Okay.
So, correct, you have to vote on the motion to move the, move
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I just want to know.
Okay.
resolution.
we're voting to...
Move 5.
Just move 5 to the after the executive session, is that correct?
Mr. Seidowitz.
Yes.
Mr. Drew.
Yes.
Mrs. Dwyer.
No.
Mrs. Fritz. Mr. Guarino.
Abstain.
Mrs. O'Brien.
No.
Mrs. Van Dyke.
No.
Motion fails.
Okay, so now,
Now you can go back and
for discussion?
I abstain.
Any other discussion under 1 through 6? If not, I just want to make a comment on number 3, on Tricia Schmicker. I'd like to thank her for all she's done for the students and staff at Macapin. She's been here a while, and she's a treasure, and I hope she enjoys her retirement. I know she's looking forward to a happy time spending with her future grandchildren. So I'd like to thank her, and she will be missed. Also, under number 1, Mr. Stryans, we're looking forward to the vote, and I'm very happy to see your name on the agenda. So, any other discussion? If not, roll call.
Mr. Guarino.
Yes, 1 through 4, abstain on 5, and yes on 6.
Mr. Drew?
Absolutely, yes on 1. Yes on 2 to 6, abstain on 5.
Okay. So you voted yes on everything except 5 and you
That's
abstained?
correct.
Okay, thank you. Ms. O'Brien?
Congratulations.
Yes.
Mrs. Fritz?
Yes.
Mr. Seidowitz?
Yes.
Mrs. Dwyer?
Yes on 1 through 5, abstain on 6.
Mrs. Van Dyke?
I abstain on 1 and yes on 2 through 6.
All motions carry.
Congratulations, Mr. Stryans. Just to give the board and the community a brief overview, we had a very grueling, very rigorous interview process. We put all the candidates, or at least some of the candidates, through 3 rounds of interviews, some lasting an hour and a half. So we got a really nice applicant pool, but I'm happy to see Mr. Stryans as our new principal. He's a wonderful choice. He is Mr. West Milford, and if you'd just like to say a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Anamone, Mr. Novak, Dr. McQuaid, Ms. Francisco, and the board for this great opportunity and supporting me and believing in me. I really appreciate it. I've really enjoyed my time at Macapin. Probably most of all, I'm going to miss the staff and the students. The good thing is I'll have the students in high school in a couple of years, so I'll continue to go with them. I'm also going to miss working with Mr. Citro. We go together perfectly, but I also think it's going to be great because we can bridge both buildings as well, because we're both in different places. We'll still continue to take care of the students. I'm also very excited to reunite with my former Macapin students over at the high school and also the former staff that I worked with. I'm looking forward to collaboratively working with all the stakeholders and do what is best for kids. I'm looking forward to highlighting all the great programs and events that happen at the high school. I also want to thank all the administrators for taking time away from your family to be out here. It's really nice, and the staff. I appreciate it very much. We have a Stryans tradition in our house. Whenever anyone has a good game, gets good grades, or does something really awesome, we go out for ice cream. So this is something I'm very proud about. So I'm going out for ice cream after this. So thank you very much, everybody.
What time should we be there, Matt? Dairy Queen or Fox Island? Where are we going? There we go.
I'll take the chocolate chip.
All right, that concludes personnel student affairs.
Okay. So now, under education, that has to wait till after executive session, right? So personnel, again, we come back to you.
Yeah, Chair, I thought I said I was done. I guess I'm not. Okay, for the meeting on May 22nd, we have 25 items for your consideration.
Is there any discussion on anybody have any questions about any of the items under personnel? Okay, if not. If not, Mrs. Dwyer?
Okay, I'd like to move items 1 through 15 for discussion.
Okay. Any discussion on the items under education?
They're just for consideration.
Right.
That's for next week. This is our workshop.
No.
Do you have any questions, Mr. Seidel?
Anyone? Okay. Budget and finance. Mr. Drew?
Great, thank you. I'd like to point out the minutes are in error because I'm not the chairperson of Budget and Finance, having been specifically uninvited on that committee.
So noted.
I have a question. FKA Architects, when I looked at that, The signatory to that on the part of the FKA is a Mr. Bieri. Is he at all related to our mayor?
I don't believe so.
Is your mic on, Mr. Drew?
I'm sorry?
They were having a hard time hearing, okay. They were having a hard time hearing you, that's all. Mrs. O'Brien was having a hard time hearing
I
you.
had no idea where you were.
Sorry,
asking.
Mr.
They were
O'Brien.
okay.
recommended by Mr. Chris Kelly. That
Okay.
architect was recommended by Chris Kelly.
Just was hoping there wasn't.
Understood.
I sure would, I've mentioned this before, like to, and I won't be here at the next meeting to vote on this, but I think our community would be better served if AXA was not one of our tax sheltered annuities. Now, I don't know how to really discuss that. I don't necessarily want to do it in public, but there are just reasons why I think that may not be the best.
It is not. So there's two, you can either discuss it here, or you can certainly contact Mrs. Francisco and discuss your concerns with her.
Why don't we do
Or
that?
through
Thank you.
Dr. Anamone's office.
And I think that's, unless anybody else has any issues on here. Oh, I know, there was one other thing. I did go look out on the board page to see if I could find plans for the field house, and we've certainly approved all kinds of money, like we know exactly what we're doing, but there are no plans out there.
Oh, they're in a Dropbox. I'll have to get you that information.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions? If not, Mr. Marino, policy.
So, just moving 1 through 13 for your consideration for next week.
Any discussion under policy?
No, I have a question on the, may I ask my question?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes, go ahead,
Um,
Mrs. Barr.
I have a question on the organizational chart. When I look at it, I don't know who drew the lines or what was done here, but it looks like the Director of Education is only responsible for the elementary principals and the supervisors. Can somebody explain that to me? Am I wrong? Is it the way the lines go? And then there are two empty lines.
Also, there's teachers are below that.
So, yeah, again, I think that
But where are the secondary principals? Shouldn't the secondary principals be under the Director of Education?
So remember when we spoke about that, they should be offset, so it doesn't look like it goes directly down. I understand what you're saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's going to be revised then?
So you're saying this vertical line should be offset?
Correct.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
remember, so you're right, in policy, I thought the same thing.
Yeah, so
You said that, so all it is just a correction.
it's a difficult kind of software to manage on a computer, but the teachers would also be reporting to ultimately the Director of Education.
Because I want to make sure Dan's doing his job.
No doubt about it. I understand.
Thank you, Mrs.
What a
Barr.
taskmaster you are. Cracking that whip.
Okay, good.
Excel.
I don't
you.
know what program.
Any other discussion under policy? Good luck,
I could do it in
Dan.
Excel. I mean, if you send it to me, I could do it in 5 minutes.
If not, I guess we're going on to old business. Wow. Under old business, we have a request for the Township Council on the vaping. Is this, you're responding, or?
What we've done over the last few months is anything that was discussed in old business in the prior meeting is rolled over until there's some resolution. We have no resolution at this point.
Any discussion under old business? Mrs. Dwyer?
Will, has anyone at the town council spoken to you about this request?
No.
No. And how about the resource officers? Nothing?
No.
Okay, thanks.
Anybody have anything else for old business? Need a
I
motion?
move to close old business.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, we'll go to new business. Anyone have anything for new business?
Move to close new business.
Second.
Oh, sorry.
It was more of a comment than anything, but.
We take it right back. Go ahead.
It's a good comment, I think.
Go ahead.
I just want to say that Mrs. Van Dyke and I were at the National Honor Society a year or so ago, and just really it was a wonderful event, and congratulations to everyone that was there and is now part of our new class. And I think most importantly, the very impressive group of seniors that were there. I knew we have great students, but wow, that was a really impressive group of students, and some fantastic schools are going on too, all over, Rensselaer and West Point. And
MIT.
MIT, yeah, I mean, there's just some fantastic, biology major, I mean, it was just a very impressive group, and I just wanted to congratulate all of them.
Great. Anyone else have any discussion under new business?
It was on the actual.
We'll try it again.
I will second it.
All those in
Warily.
favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Public comment. Members of the public who have requested to speak prior to the meeting will be first for 5 minutes for each speaker for the period of 30 minutes, and then time permitting, other public comment limited to 5 minutes per speaker will be allowed until the 30-minute period transpires. All speakers are asked to give their full name, spell their last name, and provide their address. Speakers may not use the names of students during public comment. Anyone wishing to speak?
Good evening. My name is Abby Beyjoun, Beyjoun. My address is 86 Lake Park Terrace in Hewitt, New Jersey. I would like to thank you guys for agreeing to hold a hearing on my son's behalf next week. Although we would have loved to be heard tonight, we do understand that you have a busy schedule. As the superintendent told my husband on the phone, you will be here till midnight this evening. Our son made a poor decision. He knows it. We know it. But we would like you to provide us with the code of conduct violation and corresponding consequence for the same. I have read the code of conduct over and over and have not found it. Our son did not vandalize or cause any harm. He immediately left the building when he realized what he did was wrong. He was not caught and owned up to his poor judgment. This is our son's first offense as a high school student in this district ever. My husband spoke to the superintendent and was told, and I quote, "I don't want to be involved in the high school business. Please tell me, where should I go from here if the superintendent is not willing to discuss this at length?" Additionally, we feel we have exhausted all our options with the superintendent, which is why we have reached out to the board. We have emailed all the board members and have yet to receive any response from any of them. The principal and the vice principal at West Milford High School have taken away the driving privilege, which has been served by my son. They have also prohibited our son from attending his senior prom. We are asking for the board to reinstate our son's privilege to attend his prom. The poor judgment our son has displayed does not seem to warrant both of these punishments, when he, in fact, owned up to his mistake, even though left the building immediately. He also had showed a lot of responsibilities and character by owning up to it. Thank you for your time tonight. We hope that we have found the right personnel that will make a difference in a lifetime memory of a child. A child that has done nothing but showing good character and leadership and will be representing West Milford in such manners. Thank you, and have a great evening.
Thank you. Is there anyone else wishing to speak under public comment?
Seeing none, I'd like to close petitions and requests. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we need a motion to go into executive session.
I move that at 8:02 p.m. that we go into executive session for the purpose of discussing personnel appointments, resignations, current litigation matters, special education matters, negotiations, HIBs, and matters of attorney-client privilege. The executive session minutes will not be released until such time as the privilege or confidentiality is no longer applicable.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, and we will be coming out to take action.
Yeah.
No.
You okay, Nate?
Okay. So we're going to go to Mrs. Dwyer.
Okay, I move to approve the recommendation of the superintendent to accept the following investigation of the Hibbs. Incident report number 2018 E20 as unsubstantiated and 2018 H-15 as substantiated.
Second.
Any discussion? If not, roll call, Mrs. Francisco.
One second.
One second. Where'd it go?
Page 4.
Who was the second? Debbie? Who
Yes.
seconded? Debbie. Mrs. Dwyer?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Brien?
Yes.
Mr. Greeno?
Yes.
Mrs. Fritz?
Yes.
Mr. Seidowitz?
Yes.
Mr. Drew? Mrs. Van Dyke?
Yes. I need a motion to go back into executive session, and we will not be taking any action, so we will adjourn from executive session.
For the purposes of negotiations.
Negotiation.
Move that we move back into executive session for the purposes of negotiation.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Good night. You don't, it's up to you. Andy's here, so I think we're probably, it's gonna be his stuff, it's all his stuff. It's not gonna be, I've known him for.
Let me tell you, that man owes me a lot of dinners. I'm going to go back and make sure he
Maybe you
knows
should
that.
make him pay.